It's Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money. More importantly, we teach women how men think. I am your professor. This is my classroom. Class is in session. This is where we teach the tenets of Leykis 101. You may be new to our classroom, so let me teach you some of the basics very briefly so you'll understand where we are coming from. The reason men go out on dates is to get laid. Not to teach you politics or learn what your opinions are, little ladies. No, we are there to get laid. That's why we go out on dates. That's why we spend money on you. Many of our students are known as jerks or a-holes, and we wear those proudly. Thank you for calling me an a-hole. Yes, I'm a jerk. Yes, Leykis 101 students do not spend more than $40 on a date. 0 is optimum. We don't date single mothers. We don't go on coffee dates or lunch dates because the purpose of a date is to get L-A-I-D. That's the purpose of it. Not to go out and drink coffee. I read a story recently about this big, by the way, just to get off this coffee thing for a moment. I read a story recently about one of these dating services that has people go on dates for lunch, and all these women saying how great it was because it's a non-threatening environment. We don't want you to be in a non-threatening environment, ladies. We want you to feel pressure to take your clothes off, and we want you to have sex with us. Men do not go to anything where women feel better because it's a no-pressure environment. You want it to be a pressure-filled environment. You want her to feel that if she doesn't take her clothes off, you may not call her again. And then after she has sex with her, don't call her anyway. Not for a week or two. Just let her sit there on ice. No coffee dates, no lunch dates. A successful date involves chemical inducement, alcohol being the primary chemical inducement. You know the deal. Leykis 101 students are proud to say that we don't want to have children, not your children, not anybody's children. That's why we don't date single mothers. We don't want to be the recipients of another mistake. You already made one mistake, ladies. We don't want to make another one. We have recommended to Leykis 101 students that they have dinner before going to dinner. A great way to save money. When you get to dinner, just say, I'll have a green salad. What woman would eat more than you on a date? If a woman's cell phone goes off in the middle of a date, that's the guy she's hooking up with after you. Do not proceed with that meal. Get up, head for the exit. Let her pay for dinner, let her get herself home. Let her call the next guy on the list and tell him to come an hour early to where you left her off. That cell phone goes off, it's either the guy she's hooking up with or a babysitter. In either case, you shouldn't be there with her. No two ways about it. Women who say they're not on birth control for any number of reasons, this is a relatively new rule in Leykis 101. If a woman says, I'm not on the pill because it makes me cranky, I'm not on birth control because it makes me fat, depressed, bitchy, whatever, out. There's at least 11 forms of birth control available to women, and they don't all make you fat. So if a woman says that, the reason she's not on birth control is because she wouldn't mind if she accidentally had a baby. Then she has that plausible deniability women love so much. I wasn't planning on having a baby, we got drunk, and one thing led to another, and he forgot to use a condom, and I didn't say no, and then I was on the pill, and I told him, and he didn't care, and he stuck it in, and poof, I had a baby. Women love that. Then they don't take any responsibility for what they've done. If a woman tells you she's not on birth control, it may be difficult, boys. You have to get up and leave. She's trying to have a baby. She'll never admit it, but that's what she's doing. And finally, just reviewing some of the basic rules of Leykis 101, if you've been out drinking with a broad, you want to get her home as quickly as possible. If a woman says to you, let's find a place to dance, let's find an after-hours club, I'm hungry, I need french fries and vanilla shakes, I need pizza, that is where you just get up and go. You drop her off at the place where she wants you to buy her a meal. By the way, that's another way of her squeezing another meal out of you as well. If she does that, she's trying to filibuster so she doesn't have to have sex with you. So, like, if you're in Seattle and a chick says, come on, let's go to the 13 coins and have breakfast. You drop her off at the 13 coins and you tell her you have to get up early. It's a busy day tomorrow and go home. Cut your losses. Don't sit there all night long like a puppy dog waiting for her to give in. She won't give in. Many women object to Leykis 101. That's okay. Our job is to demystify dating for guys and for women because it's an opportunity for women to find out what guys think, what guys say about you when you're out in the room. And guys, what we do here is try to get you to the shortest distance between 2 points. You want to get laid. You don't want to listen to a chick going blah, 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 blah about stuff you don't care about. You don't want to have to sit there and spend money or waste your valuable time. You want to get right to the good stuff. And that's what we try to help you do here. If you're trying to avoid a relationship, avoid anything serious, avoid marriage, if you just want to get laid, you just want to get what you want out of a date and get out, I'm the man to ask. I am your professor. And ladies, if you have any objections to what I am saying here, if you have any questions, or if you're just trying to find out what men really think, because obviously women think we think like women, and we don't. We don't want to get to know you. In most cases, we just want some poon. If you disagree, or you object to this, or you just have a question about it, now's the time to ask.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
You're teaching these men how to behave badly.
That's what women like.
They don't get good women.
They like men who behave badly.
No.
Oh,
they
yeah.
No.
It's Leykis 101 on the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. It's Tanya on the Tom Leykis Show. Leykis 101, I am your professor. Hello.
Tom, how are you?
Okay, Tanya.
First time, long time.
Thank you.
I'm calling. I think a lot of women should take your 101 class as well.
Oh, I agree with you.
And the only thing I have to disagree about is the cell phone ringing during the middle of dinner.
Look, if I buy you dinner, I have bought your exclusive rights for that period of time.
Okay.
I don't want you talking to other men. Your baby. If you have a babysitter, I shouldn't be out with you anyway. I don't want you talking to your mother. I have paid for that time with you.
What if I'm paying for dinner?
How often does that happen?
It happens.
Well, mostly homely, aggressive chicks buy dinner.
Aggressive, not homely.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you're paying for dinner, then I guess you can make the rules. But if I'm paying and you take a call, I'm getting up and leaving.
Okay.
Because if I'm paying, that means I'm paying to have you paying attention to me the whole time. Not talking to your friends. And by the way, 9 out of 10 times, it's a booty call. It's somebody else. It's some other guy. In fact, you know how many times I've seen, whether it's been with me or with other people, you know how many times I've seen a woman take a call going, oh, it's great. Can I call you later? Okay, great. And 2 minutes later, the woman says, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I agree.
We're not
But
stupid.
It's not always a booty call.
Well,
it's just our girlfriends wanting to know what kind of meat's sitting across the table.
Well, guess what? There's always tomorrow for that, after I bang you silly.
I agree.
But in the meantime, no updates.
I agree. Tom, you're doing a great job taking out with a screaming orgasm.
Here it comes, Tanya.
Oh, God. Oh, yes.
It's 1-800-5800-TOM. Leykis 101. Isaac on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Professor Tommy, how are you?
All right, Isaac.
Fantastic. Tom, I have a question for you. I'm in this class, I'm in grad school, and I have this chick. She's 35 years old. She's making $500,000. She's going after her MBA. So we've known each other for about a month now, and so she invites me last week. She invites me for dinner at her house. All this time she's doing my work for me. She's helping me out at school. She does all my work for me, which is great. And so I go over there. We both get silly drunk, and we bang, basically. So then we goes by. She calls me a couple times. Hey, how are you? Blah, blah. I say, great. Then last week, she invites me again. So I go over there, and she says, I have a surprise for you. I'm like, okay. So after all this done, then next morning we'll wake up, and she says, well, where do we stand? 21, she's 35.
You don't stand anywhere. You're on your back. That's where you are. You're flat on your back.
So
if you can help it, you're not standing.
I'm sorry?
If you can help it, you're not standing at all. Look, you don't have a relationship. It's a booty call.
That's how I want it to be. But
well, guess what? If she's going to start asking these questions, just be honest with her and tell her that that's what it is. And if that's not enough for her, then move on.
I already told her. She called me up the other day, and she goes to me, listen, where do we stand? Do you want to go out this weekend? I'm like, no, I got plans.
You got plans to go out with somebody your own age?
Exactly. And, she already bought me something, and she wants to give it to me this Monday because we have a class tonight, the other night.
Well, Monday's a good night because over the weekend you're busy.
Exactly. But at the
she can give you whatever she wants as long as you be upfront with her, and then she can't blame you later when she had unrealistic expectations.
I agree with you, but at the same time, this chick buys me everything I want, basically.
I understand that.
Even before we start.
But you don't want to be a kept man, do you? I mean, do you?
Absolutely not, but at the same time, I want to get things for free.
I understand it, but that's what a kept man is, okay? The bottom line is, though, there's nothing for free. She's going to demand that you say she's your girlfriend.
Right.
That's what she's going to demand at some point. All right, so you have to tell her. See, a lot of 35-year-olds want to get laid so badly by a young guy that they'll tolerate that. Just tell her the truth.
But
we're having fun just the way it is. Let's not change anything. Bam.
Right. I already tried to do that line, but she keeps pushing the issue, saying, you know what, this is not going to work out.
All right. Tell it, you know what, let's take a couple of weeks off and think about it, okay?
Right.
And then go bang other chicks.
No, that's what I do, believe me.
Just don't break down and give her what she wants. Don't do it. She's almost old enough to be your mother, for God's sake.
That's true.
Don't let that happen.
I love it. Can you take me out Kobe style, please?
Kobe style. Of course I can, Isaac. Here you go.
This is about us. She's so special to me. Yeah, it beats in my heart. Yeah, the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM. It's Leykis 101. This is Josh on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Josh.
How are you?
Do you care?
I do.
I'm doing great.
I've been a student now for about 2 years. I'm 19 now, and I've been working this girl she's kind of getting into the modeling thing, and I've just been lying to her and taking her out to salads and eating before I go out.
And has that been working for you?
I don't call her. She calls me now. It's working very well.
So you took her out to dinner, and you had dinner before dinner?
I had dinner before dinner, of course.
And when you ordered the salad, what did she do?
Well, she's like, well, I'm kind of hungry. I was like, oh, order anything you want.
Yeah.
She couldn't order something more than me, so she had a chicken salad. And I'm loving it. Oh, man. So tonight is the night that she said that she's going to give it up, and I got us a room. I'm actually on my way there right now.
So you live with your folks? Is that the deal?
Yeah, I'm living with my folks right now. I'm just working and going to school. So,
right.
But she thinks I live by myself, and this is just something special.
Oh, yes, it's a special evening.
Exactly.
So you're going to a special hotel room.
And she also thinks that I'm like a secret agent, special CIA kind of thing.
Don't you believe that too, huh?
I can't believe she believed it.
Wow.
That's the thing. I didn't believe it. And then, but...
You're 19 and she believed that, huh?
Yeah, that's what well, she thinks I'm 22. And... It just keeps going better.
So you just keep telling one lie after another, and it's all working like a charm.
It just works like a charm, right after another, too. So Tonight is the night. She's like, all right, we can go to this hotel room, anything you want, but after everything, how do I get out of there? Because I don't want to spend the night with her and be spooning with her all night.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
That would kill me.
Do you have any buddies who can call your cell phone or your pager?
They can call my phone, but she's just going to be like, oh, don't leave, and I just don't...
Listen, wait a minute, 007. You get a call from headquarters... There's a stakeout. You got to be there.
Oh, man. A call from headquarters. That's
of course. Hey, if she believed the other stuff, she'll believe that.
You're right.
You get a call from headquarters. Have one of your buddies call you at a predetermined time. Pick a time.
Yeah.
He calls you.
Uh-huh.
And then you apologize profusely. Then what you do is tell her, hey, the room is yours. You can stay here for the night.
Right. So then I can just take off, and then she can stay in the room. That's good. That's good.
Then what you do is, as you're leaving, though, make sure you close out the account so she can't order any room service and bill it to you. So make sure you, close out the account. Just tell him. Then what you tell the guy at the front desk is that your wife is still in the room, but you have to take off on business. But you just wanted to check out so she doesn't have to go through that tomorrow morning.
That's genius.
Yes. Of course, I've never done this myself.
Well,
so that way, it sounds like you're doing her a favor. You this luxurious room. You can stay here all night. I'm sorry I have to leave. It's such a great room. We had such a great experience.
In the morning and then close out the account. Never call her again.
Right, exactly. Never call her again. She'll have to use her own Visa card to charge room service.
Oh, this is perfect. I'm going to do it, too. And I'll call you back and let you know how it went, because this is going to be crazy. I mean, hours. It's going to be nuts, and I'll let you know. I'll send you an email.
All right, very good.
All right.
All right.
Take me out with a bong hit.
Here you go, 007. (1-800-5800-TOM) is our telephone number. Leykis 101. It's Jennifer on a cell phone. You're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. It's Jennifer.
I know.
Listen, why are you encouraging that 19-year-old kid to lie to a girl to get her in bed?
It's working.
There's plenty of sluts out there, and he doesn't have to lie to them.
It's working.
I don't care. You shouldn't lie to get somebody in.
He's a secret agent, for God's sake.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to get a call from headquarters tomorrow night about midnight.
I mean, I think that's really rotten. Really, really rotten.
Yeah, well, what I want to know is, why do women fall for this crap?
You know what? I have no idea. If he was up front, he would get laid just as much as he would.
Yeah, really. It's just like the women who lie about their breast size, wearing Wonder bras and 6-inch acrylic nails and dyeing their hair.
Oh, come on now. That's a little different.
Getting boob jobs.
Physical thing. Guys,
so it's all dishonest.
I disagree. When somebody's out and out lying to you in order to get you in bed, I think that's pretty effing wrong.
Come on, I think any chick who dyes her hair blonde is lying to you.
Well, I dye my hair, and I'm not lying to anybody. I'm trying to make myself look as best as I can.
Why does looking blonde look as best as you can? In other words, you hate yourself. You don't like the way you really look.
No, I just think I look better. And as a matter of fact, I dye my hair black. So.
You dye it black?
Yeah.
What is the real color?
It's just like a mousy brown, nothing too exciting.
Women always say that. So you dye it black?
Yeah. Well, almost black,
Almost black.
Yeah. Kind of like a Rose McGowan look, pre-redhead.
Do you think you'd get laid less if you had your real hair color?
No, I don't think I would get laid any less.
Then what's the point?
Because I want to look good. I want to look the best that I can look, and that includes makeup, and that might include coloring my hair, and it might include a push-up bra.
Well, see that? It's all dishonest. Men don't do that.
You appreciate it. You appreciate a woman who puts herself together, don't you?
You know what, though? I mean, the fact is, she doesn't have to have fake boobs. She doesn't have to...
boobs either.
Yeah, do you wear a Wonder bra?
No,
you don't have to.
Well, I may not have to, but certain outfits call for it, and I think you're being...
See, so you really don't like yourself. You don't like the way you naturally look.
Well, I think that we can always improve our looks.
Yeah, by lying and pretending to be something you're not.
Tom, I'm not lying, and I think most people would agree.
Why don't you just wear a regular bra? Why do you need a push-up bra?
Well, I'm wearing a regular bra right now because I'm not going out.
Because you're not seeing any men.
Nice dress.
Yeah, but when you see a man, you have to pretend you're something you're not.
No, it's not.
Men want to look their best, too. Men look their best when they're professionals. They look their best when they're screenwriters, doctors, lawyers, millionaires. They look their best. It's just men trying to enhance what they have.
Well, you know what?
For example, if I make $20,000 a year, but I tell you I make $200, I'm just enhancing what I have.
I'm not so sure, that I have a problem with that, because if a woman's going to F you just for your money, then she deserves whatever she gets.
There you go. That's why we lie.
Oh, is that why you lie?
You get hotter chicks that way.
I think that odds are you get just as many chicks.
No, you get hotter chicks. The thing is, if you're like me and you've got a 7-figure income, you don't have to lie. You know what, though? I mean, come on. How different is this from when people have the little role-playing games in bed? You be the cop, and I'll be the woman you pulled over. You be Robin Hood, and I'll be Maid Marian. Have you ever done that with somebody? You know people have done it. All right, fine. Well, so what's the difference? I'll be the millionaire, and you be the floozy slut.
Yes, well...
I'll be the screenwriter, and you be the woman who's an aspiring actress.
Right.
We're just doing a little role play, except you're not aware that I'm playing a role.
Well, there's the problem, because you're not on a level playing field.
So what?
Who
said there's anything fair about this? It's war, for Christ's sake.
It's war?
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
You have what we want. We have to do what we have to do to get it. You do what you do to get what we have, money, to get to live off our fumes.
Look, anybody who's listening to you guys, 19 years old, 007, don't be lying like that.
It worked, 007. Good work. You get on this mission, and then headquarters will be calling you back about midnight.
Man, I love you, but you're wrong.
We have a big meeting in the war room tonight at midnight. You have to get back to headquarters immediately. There's no time to lose. Get out of that hotel room and get right down to headquarters.
Oh, my gosh.
Because we have a big meeting in the war room tonight. All kinds of evil forces are at work. You check immediately out of the Marriott Hotel in Sherman Oaks and get right down to headquarters immediately. You take the 405 if you have to. Get right down here. Come on, for Christ's sake.
Tom, you're setting a bad example.
I'm setting a great example.
I disagree.
It works.
I don't care if it works.
That's all the guys care about. They care about results.
That sucks, though. That sucks.
It doesn't suck.
Yes.
By the way, how about women? Oh, I'm on the pill. The doctor said I can't get pregnant. And all the other lies women tell.
Well, those are bitches. I mean,
all right, but there's a lot of that out there. It's time to fight fire with fire.
Okay, well,
and anybody who goes to bed with a guy because he says he's a screenwriter, they get what they deserve.
I agree with you on that.
All right, so there you go. So that woman who's checking in with 007 tonight, you know what? Tough luck. Tough.
Hey.
He's a 19-year-old college student. Oh, yeah, I'm a secret agent. Okay.
You know what? I don't know. Look, you know what I need right now? A bong hit.
You know what? You need a bong hit, and you need to get your ass cracked,
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's what you want, right?
Ouch. That hurt my hand.
Tom. Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
The only thing God did, he screwed up with a woman, gave her a brain.
Are you suggesting on a woman a brain is like tonsils? They don't really do anything. You can have them removed?
Yeah.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show, 1-800-5800-TOM. Renee, on a cell phone, you're on with the professor on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, I've got a question for you. I mean, how good is the sex with someone you know nothing about?
For a man, great. The less we know, the better it is.
Well, it just sounds kind of empty.
Hopefully it is. What do we want to hear about you, your problems, your boss?
Well, no, I'm not talking
your
about...
Your best friend, if you had to take a purse back to the mall. I mean, do we really want to hear all this stuff about you? We don't care.
I don't carry a purse, thank you.
Whatever, darling.
But I get the point. But it still sounds kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm not all mushy, and I'm not talking about spooning or anything like that, or even spending the night.
Dear, we're talking about ejaculating, okay? That's what it is all about for a man.
At home.
Dear, you don't understand. It's a lot better and a lot more comfortable to have a place to insert than to have to do the job yourself.
Well, if it's so complicated dealing with another human being, I mean, why...
Well, it's not complicated. The purpose of Leykis 101 is to simplify this process so that you just get in, get your business done, and get out. I have said to you many times, if you've been in the classroom, you know this.
Unfortunately, I've been there.
Unfortunately, you've been here, so you know what I say. For a man, ejaculating is like urinating. It's the same thing. When you gotta go, you gotta go. We would all love to hit the urinal at the Ritz-Carlton, okay? But if we're on a dark road late at night and all there is a filthy mobile station where you gotta wipe the seat, we're gonna go there. We don't care. We gotta go somewhere.
Oh, I just can't imagine the sex being that good.
Dear, we're not. Dear, you're expecting us to think like women.
Well, no. I'm talking about, doesn't it make you feel like a man if you please a woman?
No.
I mean, isn't that...
No.
I always thought men got pleasure out of pleasing women.
No. I mean, the only time we worry about pleasing women is if we're trying to keep you around.
Oh, okay.
Why would we care about that? You really think we've got big egos? We don't.
You don't?
No, you think we do. I'm amazed how women are worried about bruising our egos.
No, I'm not.
Bruising our male egos? No, are you kidding me? We don't care.
You don't care if you please a woman?
The only time we care is if you're our girlfriend, our fiancé, or our wife. If you are some chick we met at some meat market tonight, and you got under the steering wheel, did a little work, and then we went back to the apartment together, all we care about is, putting it to you. Kicking one through the uprights. That's all we care about. And the thing is, women get so mad at me for telling this, but my God, you'd think that I'd revealed some state secret.
Well, you know what? It's not a state secret. It just doesn't...
And you know this. Here's what's pissing me off, Renee. You know this already. You're calling me and you go, I can't believe it. But you know it's true.
No, I just can't believe the sex could be that good. I mean, but like you said, if ejaculating is like...
Even men are not women. We are different.
Yeah?
We need to ejaculate. So. That's what we need, okay? We need a place that it's like the McDonald's at the freeway exit. You know, easy off, easy on. You know, that's what we need. We need you to be freeway close. That's what we need, Renee. We do not need you to be in love with you or get to know you or have feelings for you. The more we feel for you, the less we feel good about tearing your clothes off and banging the crap out of you.
And never calling again.
And never calling again's the best part.
I mean, but if it was...
How could I call you? I don't know your name. How would I find your number if I don't know your name?
Hey, Tom, check this out. I've been listening to you for longer than I'd like to admit, but you did clarify some things for me tonight, so I want to thank you for that.
And by the way, what's your husband's name?
My husband's name is Kenneth.
Kenneth?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And is Kenneth a loving individual?
Excuse me, I didn't hear that.
Is he a loving individual?
No, not at all.
There you go.
Not at all.
And that's why he turns you on so much, because he treats you like crap.
Well, no, he doesn't treat me like crap, because I'd smack him. But he doesn't have a loving bone in his body.
Oh, how perfect is that? He must be really great in bed.
It's excellent.
That's my point!
Yeah.
You're making my point!
That's the last thing I wanted to do.
Exactly. My God, if he starts remembering birthdays or sending cards or flowers, that's it.
God forbid a present on your birthday.
Forget about that. And that's why he turns you on, because he's not a pussy.
Yeah, you're right there.
He pins you down, he F's you hard, and then he rolls over and goes to sleep. You're laughing because you know it's true.
Well...
He's a real man.
It's true. Yeah, he's a real man.
He's not there down between your thighs. How's that, honey? Honey, are you getting any closer?
You're a sick individual.
You know it's true. Admit this is true, right?
It's true. Yeah, it's true.
All right, you get down there and do a little work downstairs, but it's like getting him to clean the basement. He's not going down there.
Well, he doesn't have a problem going down there.
What, with cleaning the basement?
Not as often as I'd like.
Not as often as you'd like. Yeah, like odd-numbered years.
Oh, Tom, thank you very much for this call.
All right, Renee.
I actually pulled over for this one. This was a good one.
It's not the first time you pulled over, all done.
Okay.
All right, Renee.
Well, I better get back on the road and get home. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, Renee.
Okay, bye now.
Appreciate the call. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Leykis 101. Angelo on the Tom Leykis Show for your professor. Hello.
Professor, how you doing today?
Okay.
Great. Just want to know if you think I'm a little bit nuts. Young guy, married, got a wife. She's pregnant right now and a son. And I'm an engineer, so I kind of am thinking about putting a software on the computer system to track her emails.
Do you have reason to believe she's up to something?
No, not at all. Just want to make sure she's on course, not talking to any old people. I live in her town. I grew up, way out of the state. and moved in with her. And, you know, there's just guys around town.
And let me guess, did you meet her online?
No.
How did you meet her from far out of town? I don't get it.
I came down to college to Maryland, and I'm a Jersey boy. So ended up meeting her and staying down here and marrying her and whatnot. But, you know, it's her town, not mine. So I really, you know, there's local guys that know her that she's dated and that type of stuff.
Right. I understand. I have no objection to that. You know, my attitude about it is this. If you have an intimate relationship, then you certainly would not be writing to anybody that you wouldn't want your significant other finding out about, or saying things about your significant other that you wouldn't say in front of his face. So therefore, what do you have to hide? That's my attitude. My thoughts about something like spyware is it's something you would only need for a brief period of time. And once you have allayed your fears, you don't have to keep monitoring all the time. And in fact, it's not good for you any more than it's good for the other person.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
But every once in a while, just keeping her honest and checking in, why not?
Yeah, I just want to make sure, you know, I'm kind of a possessive type. Want to make sure she's in line.
Yeah, well,
I'm always working. What can I say, you know?
I have no objection to that at all.
Right. Well, since class is over, Professor, can I be taken out with a bong hit?
Here it comes, Angelo. Tom Leykis Show. It's Leykis 101. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. I am your professor. This is Denise. Denise, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom Leykis.
Yes, Denise.
I just started listening yesterday, and I'm already thinking why you just don't get some new material. I mean, all I've heard you talk about so far is...
Are you a radio programming executive?
Of course not.
Are you a consultant?
I'm getting a little bored already with hearing you say nothing good about women. All you have...
I've got plenty of things to say about women. Are you kidding? There's no place I'd rather put my sperm. Let's start with that.
And that's all women are good for.
Well, wait a minute. You just said I said nothing good about women. Now you're changing your tone.
Women don't deserve respect, I heard you say yesterday.
I said that nobody deserves respect. Respect is earned. If you were listening, most women have a hearing problem or a logic problem.
No, actually.
I said no one deserves respect.
I only heard you talking about women. Maybe I didn't hear the
maybe you weren't paying attention. Yeah, right.
Maybe I'm just wondering why you hate women so much.
Well, when did I say I hated women?
What have I heard you talk about since I've started?
I don't know. Tell me. What did I say?
I only heard you say how terrible women are.
I never said women are terrible.
Get them out of your life.
I will tell you what. You place your breasts around my Johnson and let me go to town. I'll tell you what. That is heaven on earth.
I don't even think that you really believe all these things.
What man doesn't believe what I just said? There isn't a guy listening who doesn't feel that way.
Well, that's fine. I'm sure that guys do feel that way. I mean, hey.
Well, then why do you just said that guys don't feel that way? We do.
I'm not saying that guys don't.
And don't you think that's a good thing about women? Let me ask another caller here. Jeff, what do you think? Isn't that something good about women, being able to do that?
No, I think you're exactly right, Tom. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, Denise doesn't understand. As a woman, she doesn't get it.
I get it. I know that men want sex, but there's more to women than sex.
Well, you know what?
Have you never met a good woman in your life?
It's not that. We don't care about that stuff. You know what? If you're intelligent or you have your little political opinions, you and the girls get together for Cosmos and discuss that. But we don't want to hear it.
I don't agree.
You're not a man.
I think that you make all men look shallow.
Dear, I'm telling you, this is how men think. The sooner you learn that, the better off you'll be.
I'm married. I know my husband.
Your husband feels the same way.
I know my husband likes sex, but I also know that my husband loves many more things about me besides sex.
No. Your husband loves it when you shut up. That's what your husband loves. I'll tell you right now.
The Tom Leykis Show.